Okay, we're just now back from Bonnaroo, as about an hour ago. We're here with the book and Jeremy. Oh, he's lost an eyeball. Oh no, poor Jeremy. We gotta put that back. But we have the book here, and as devastated as we are by the news of the cancellation and having to be back home, now it being Saturday, when it was supposed to be Monday, we were supposed to be back home. We wanted to kind of just sit and talk about what just happened. Kind of go back through and talk about what's in this book. One of the other things we also wanted to mention was how insanely blown away we both were by how popular this project has become. Like, we didn't even really realize the extent of the Bonnaroo community and how far-reaching this would become. And I just want to say thank you. This is a lot of work to do this. I basically sacrifice the whole music festival to do this project. Don't get me wrong, I love doing this project, but that being said, it is a lot of work. But I think it makes the end result that much more worth it. And I kind of just wanted to go through and have a record of some of the things that are in here while it's still really fresh on the brain. So this was the camping neighbor right on the very edge with the butterfly and the eyeball tapestry. She and I believe her daughter and her husband were there doing like a mini docu-series. So we got to be a part of that, which is cool. That's Amanda. And you want to help me read that? What is that? Kagel? Kagel? Kugel? Kagel. We're going to say it's Kagel. I'm sorry, I don't remember. Rubus Totem Reddit. Up here, we went to the Rubus. That was fun. That was a trek out to group camp, though, from where we were camping near the arch. That was, oof. That was a way. Karma. Okay, this was the first signature here, Karma. And what was hilarious is I asked him to take a picture, and this was in the parking lot when we had just arrived at Bonnaroo. And he looked like he had great energy, and he was a cool guy. But he did not want to have his photo taken because he believes that when you look at a photo, or when someone looks at a photo of you, that it takes energy away from you because you're looking at it and it's looking... He had a much better explanation in the parking lot, but the long and the short of it, he didn't want his photo taken. But that was the first signature in the book. Love always, always. Karma. And he drew this little guy. Jordan Kruger, I think, was the guy who was next, who I have a photo of, who was hanging out with Karma in the parking lot. Happy Roo from the bathroom line, Thomas. Happy Roo forever, Salem. Happy Roo from the Roo crew, Billy. Jello man was here. Oh, this guy came up. He was like, you want Jello shots or a t-shirt? Or no, he was selling t-shirts and they came with a Jello shot. That was it. And it was this really sick Mario Kart Bonnaroo t-shirt. I'll have to find that somewhere in the car. I have no idea where that is. It's floating around, but we got it. I'll put a picture up somewhere maybe. Let's see. Happy Roo to many more dances. Maddie Gert. Alex, Happy Roo. Fuck Kanye. How many? Oh, I gotta get a fuck Kanye count in the book. That'd be really good. There's a lot of fuck Kanye. What is this? Beans Creek Crew. Happy Roo. Happy Roo from the Roo Crew. I drew this last night because this page in the very beginning was very blank, and it had this beautiful. Oh, India is a friend of mine from like back in middle/high school who I've probably not seen and or talked to in, I'd say, since that time. And the fact that she was just there with another friend of mine from high school was insane. They just saw me running through a field on my way to a locker, and they were like, "Caleb!" And I was like, "Oh, yo!" I like jumped up in the air. It was crazy seeing them. So that was really cool. This is great. This is a really nice little graffiti letter here. That's fun. But yeah, I drew this little section here with the little Patrick and this guy. Happy Rue, cutie, stay happy, stay humble. Riley, third eye pine cones. Oh, wait, yeah, you gotta show. Hold on, we're about to get them. We're wearing them right now. So, our first Bonnaroo, we stopped by this vendor, Third Eye Pine Cones, and they left a sticker in the book. And we had such a great time at their vendor booth, and we got these really cool pine cones with gems, and this is the one my beautiful girlfriend Sydney got me, and then this is hers. Here we go. Ready? Check this out. Wow. I mean, come on. That's too good. Anyways, yeah, so we went back again, and we had to support them and get some pine cones, and they signed the book again. So and they also signed the book last year, so yearbook alum. Fuck work, let's rave. Happy Rue. Rave Daddy. Andrew Bell. So true. Happy Rue, M fuckers. XOXO. Marley. Lewis. I don't know. Marnie Lou. Chicken Roo. Marnie Lou Chicken Roo 2025. There we go. Let me put my glasses back on. Oh, took them off there. There we go. Some people might actually be Bonnaroo. Words can't describe it to the coolest? To the fullest. Happy Rue. Some people might actually be Bonnaroo. Words can't describe it to the fullest. It brings the greatest people together and becomes one. People you've never met or seen, whether the polite neighbor or fun raver, all together, we are Rue. Chandler S. Thank you for writing it legibly so I could put it in the book, because I don't know what I forget. Happy Rue with a little bunny. Bonnaroo. Happy Rue. Willis S. Seuss. Maddox. Wear sunscreen. So true. We got burnt first day. Wear sunscreen. It only takes like 15 minutes out in that sun. Seriously. You gotta put that bit on before you get in the car. Joey, first year. So sorry this was your first. So everyone who had their first Drew, I am so sorry this was your first Drew experience. This is so sad. And as you can tell, there were some little raindrops that have hit the pages in certain spots. So that's just part of the charm. But sorry if your signature got hit. But that just means Mother Nature loves you. Okay? Happy Rue, love Pumpkin. Happy Rue, love V. Always try something new. Gina C. Happy Rue, grow through what you go through. Mike C. Oh, Mike, if that's the Mike I was thinking of, then you are a legend, Mike. He was our camping neighbor, and we love you forever. Happy Rue, Alex G. When I die, I want to go to Rue. That's so true. Bloodbeard. 18 to 22, PCT 21. Mitchell was here, Rue 25. Mitchell, we met him at a rave at Iris, and he said to meet up with him at Bonnaroo, and we found him. So that was sick. Love and happiness to everyone, Mike. Marshawn G says, Happy Rue 25. Savannah and Savannah, our first Rue. Oh, so cute. This is beautiful handwriting, by the way. I mean, that is... Look at those A's. Festi is more than just an experience. It is life. Hello, Frog. Hern Dog was here. Mr. and Mrs. Champion. Like this Snoopy. The first Church Boner sticker wasn't even from Church Boners. It was from someone walking by. And they put that in there. But you'll see more Church Boners coming up. Happy fucking Rue. Good sticker. Oh, baby, you got what I need. Your friend Deanne. Happy Rue 2025. Amanda. Love your life. Radiate positivity. Clear eyes. Full hearts. Can't lose. Live in the moment. Caleb, you are the reason Rue is Rue. You are incredible. I love this experience with you. Lauren and Maddox. Love you guys. If it is meant for you, it will never miss you. Krista Emberson. Emberson. Happy Rue. Just so you know, someone is always proud of you. Love, Rue Dad. Rue Dad was also across the way from us, adjacent to us in the camping. And he gave like a really cool little chip. It says, Rue Dad is proud of you. Something along those lines. I'll put a picture up. Thank you, universe. I love when people do big block letters like that. It's always so fun. Takes time. Justin and Morgan, grab it. 6/12/25, married at Rue. So sweet. Camp Flaccid. Yeah, Camp Flaccid had a big old page last year in the yearbook. And I found 2 of their members at Spicy Pie, and then I found another one on the way to the shower. And so I got 3 of Camp Flaccid to get in the book this year. So they're alumni. This one's really cool. I like this Jack one. And this also, obviously, is so sick. Many blessings and Godspeed. Page 420 of 710. Oh, this one, that's definitely, I think, the contender. I might put it to a vote. I have 2 contenders right now for best drawing, and one of them might even be, it might be rigged because I was a part of it, but you'll see what I mean later. But this one is just so good. Katie, you nailed that. Cheese Street. Oh yeah, I like this. He's basically saying, ditto. My wife drew this. Thank you so much for sitting with us. You're so welcome. I cried after my first Rue. Katie Langs, 6/11/25. My BFF drew this. Cassie Madison. Happy Rue! Can't boot the Snoop. For 3 years, 4 years total. Remember, no matter who you are loved. Rusty. We work all year for this week. Make it an awesome one. Evan, Rue Poppy, Bonnaroo Brown. Happiest of Rues. Xander Zines. This one says, first year, Happy Rue. And then their name. I can't read it upside down right now, and I'm not flipping the book. Happy Rue, year 5 in the books. Ashley Marie. Nice Polaroid. Happy Rue. Oh, this is a nice texture. Oh, and this is like a really cool patch taped in. Full bush in a bikini summer. Happy Rue. Deanne Bingham. Gotta catch 'em all. Happy Rue, Andrew. Happy Roo, the titties. Gooners Michael. I'm gonna say, just keep dancing. I can't say. Groove more. And prove? And prove? Groove man and prove? Grove man and... I don't know. I'm not even gonna try anymore. Have a great Roo. 64 year at Roo. And there's always something, Alvin. And a nice little dancing dude. First Roo, Carly. You are the GOAT. I love you, Bonnaroo. Oh my God, yeah, that handwriting, that A is crazy. Sarah, good signature. Never forget to serve cunt, honey. Camp Grimace. Oh, I saw Camp Grimace. This was at House of Yes late at night with the cart. And I got like 2 or 3 people and I started showing the book. And all of a sudden, a group of, I kid you not, maybe 20 people all just like got in a massive circle. And I gave the yearbook pitch of what it was. And they're like, oh, we all have to sign it. And so they nominated one of the camp members to draw this grimace. So he pulled up a reference photo on his phone and he drew this grimace out, and then everyone signed the page. And yeah, that was really fun. That was cool. Thanks for stopping in and doing that, y'all. Aussie. There were 3 Australian folks who came up and were like, oh my gosh, the Bonnaroo Yearbook. I shouldn't have probably done that accent, but yeah, that was really cool. They came a long way and they knew about it. Like, that was just insane. Mort for short. England. Stay sexy, RR. Don't feed the wooks, Sky R. Find your Bonnaroo, Alan. Animal and Heat, that's a good sticker. We're all dislocated, literally. Winky face, Noel Johnson. Stay spicy. Happy Bonnaroo. Enjoy the show and an incredible backpack. Oh, this guy had the same backpack as me, so I was like, you gotta sign the yearbook. We got matching backpacks. Be love, be light. And the gang goes to Roo. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia reference. Remember to always get your hair braided. It's an amazing experience. Your future braider, Christina, at Stina Slays. She was at a vendor tent, and I saw someone that I recognized, and I got the whole vendor tent to sign, and she has beautiful handwriting. It's a good mushroom. Happy Bonnaroo, keep being awesome. Enjoy the little things. We love you. Camp Boot Snoot. Yeah, going out to camp, that was... How long would you say it was to get from our camping spot to group camp?
It was like 15 minutes.
Yeah. Except the thing is, I was pulling a cart through bumpy grass and gravel roads. And stopping to get signatures. So it was and in the sun. So it was a trek to get out there. But it was so worth it because you'll see the group pages go crazy. Much love from your fave braider XOXO Mimi channel. Happy Roo, Wes. Happy Bonnaroo, braids by Miranda. Miranda LA. Love you all, be safe, have fun. 2 years sans alcohol. Thank you, Roo. Love you bunches. Carolyn, locker whore. That I'm assuming is when I got my locker. She maybe wrote that. Otherwise, maybe she's just into lockers. But I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Bonnaroo, you make me proud to be whoever I want to be. And I'll never forget you for that, Danny. Super Senior Ruvian, year 5, 2025. I love myself, but I love you better. Key Diana. You're 3 and I feel so free. Francesca. Stay positive and love yourself. Bonnaroo is the most magical place on earth. Will. The most Homeroo place on earth. Thank you, Bonnaroo, for bringing me back to myself. Courtney. Year 2. It's the most magical place on earth. Take a little of that magic back and always radiate positivity. Diana. Hags. Year 7. At 40 years old, one of my biggest pieces of advice is please live your life to the fullest. Never give up on the dreams you had. Never stay somewhere you're not wanted. And always show love to that friend, to the friends you come across in life. Peace and love, Mike. DMT first root. So this was Mike for sure. Asparagus, new friends. Okay, let me tell you this. All right, so Mike was our next door camping neighbor. And he was awesome. He was in a group of, I want to say like 4 or 5 people. And we had such an amazing time during the entire time of hanging out with him. Talked about DMT. We smoked together. Talked about Atlanta, new friends. His friend, Asparagus, as I know him, told us this incredible story at camp in the morning. I mean, to the point where Sydney was just like crying from how impactful. Like, what was, I mean, you want to talk about what your, like, recollection of that was with the Asparagus, like him coming over?
Yeah, he came over and we got on the topic of DMT, and I was telling him how I'd never tried it before, and we were wondering what the experience was like. So he then went to describe what his friend's first trip was, which was the asparagus guy, and
Russ.
Russ. He had this insanely visceral, like, reality warping experience, and it just the way he explained it also just had beautiful tones.
I mean,
down
he
to the
was
fact
like,
he just said we are all asparagus. So
it
got
was,
me for some reason.
it was the most beautiful story, and the way he told the story was so amazing, and it builds up to this insane punchline where he's talking about all of this stuff on this DMT trip out loud, and he doesn't realize it, but he says that he's lived every single lifetime over and over and over, and he's saying all of this stuff out loud, and he says the answer to the universe is asparagus. And I mean, this, I kid you not, maybe 10-minute story of this recollection of his trip, all to build up to the punchline of asparagus being the meaning of life. And I mean, it was so funny, and I wish I had the entire thing somewhere, because it was such a great story. So thank you for telling that, and thank you, Mike. And he also made us food, like a big ass plate of
best chicken Alfredo.
Yeah, he made
ever.
chicken Alfredo at camp, and it was so bomb, and that absolutely destroyed us in the best way of kindness and hospitality. So we were floored by that. We loved it. Slay when you can slay. Oh, do you want to? You heard about this story. I didn't hear about this, but what was the?
I very, very briefly overheard it was a younger girl. She looked like she was maybe 10, maybe 9 even. I don't know. But her name was Lacey, and she was super sweet. She traded me a little gift, and she signed the yearbook, and she put a sticker in, and I thought it was just funny. I thought it was like, yeah, but did you die? You know, like.
Could be Lacey, but did you die?
And so I was just chilling, watching everyone sign the yearbook, and I kind of overheard a conversation either between one of Lacey's parents or the friends or someone within the group, and Lacey was talking with them. She was like, yeah, did you tell them about the story of when I died? And I was like, what? She wasn't speaking to us specifically. I didn't pry, but it was just so crazy to pick up in the background. So I'm assuming there's some type of medical miracle having to do with Loopy Lacey, but yeah, she's alive.
Do you want us to respond and you go through and read a couple? Okay. Your smile's beautiful, Amber. Live the life you love the life you live, Sophia. These stickers come from Bonamom, so thank you for that. Bonnaroo, how the fuck we feeling, baby? Thank you for bringing the energy and keeping the vibes high. Happy Roo. Amaris, I want to say. Choose happiness, Des. Perspective is everything. That's a cool one. I'll try to wipe that off. Live, laugh, love, Jables. Happy Roo. Steven. Happy Roo, much love. Hags. Happy Roo, choose to be kind. Happy Roo, happy Roo, happy Roo. Smile. This is a sick sticker. This was when I was at one of the groups. I want to say, I don't recall. Oh, I think it might have been Rubus. But I thought that was so sick.
That was the monkey bar. That was they had the huge bar. That was where Loopy Lacey was.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, it was the same spot.
The monkey bar. Yeah. That was
whole bar set.
So sick. Happy Roo, your vibes were immaculate. Thank you so much. Ricky the cat. I love you guys and all the Bonnaroovians. We are more alike than you think, Plur. So sweet. Live the life you love. Happy Roo from Hamza. Roo 25. I like this little baby drawing. Here's the church boners page. Yeah. This got added later, but this was originally just all church boners. But someone, Mr. Bonadad, you guys have changed my life. Roo forever, Bonadad. So that's very sweet. But this is the church boners page. Happy Roo, church boners. Bonnaroo forever. I love you all so much, Josh. Be true to you. Much love. Take time to explore on your own and make new friends. Bonnaroo. Low, the happiest place on earth. I'm gonna say maybe is. Stay cool. See you next summer. Nicholas Brandt, CB for life. Happy Roo, adopted boner, John. My first Roo, Sailor Knox. Number 1, Nomad Dick. Oh, I got an A. 25,611. Yippee! Yippee Roo! Someone drew a TIE fighter. Happy Roo, and may the force be with you. Brooklyn from Roo Bus. Fuck Kanye West. Fuck Kanye. And extra fuck Kanye. Jessica Polk. Richard Lehue. Happy Roo, Lexi. Oh, this one's so sick. I love Tyler, the creator. So, Bonnaroo 2025. It's getting sticky. I hope you have an amazing Roo friend. Remember, you are loved. I love you, sweetie. Roo mom. Totem, the opportunity to experience music. Yeah, Totem Foundation. Shout out. To live, to die, to rue. Kitty was here. In loving memory of Lanny and Lily. Poodle. Happy Rue. Happy Rue. Don't worry, be happy. Rue 2025. Happy Rue, Christian. Happy Bonnaroo 2025. Catherine from NH. We miss our cat. Happy Rue, Adam. Choose to live. Live long and prosper. Philip from NH. Happy Rue, Darty. Have sex, test your drugs. Happy Rue, Tennessee. Pizza, pizza. Happy Rue. We are the groovy groupies. Happy Rue, Danny. Happy Rue, happy Rue, happy Rue, happy Rue. Never keep a good thought to yourself. Libby Seeger. Happy Rue. Libby, shout out for making a TikTok. If you found out about me through Libby's TikTok, Libby is the one who's like, hey, can I make a TikTok about you? And she killed that. So, shout out Libby, the real one.
And also shout out Libby for completely organizing a crew of over 125 people. What a boss bitch. That's all.
Facts. Don't lose this moment searching for another. Rue is here. Orange, you glad it's Rue? First Bonnaroo, I love you all. Bryson Amores. This is a great drawing. Love that little caricature. Same time next year? Absolutely. We'll be back next year. The Emersons. Thank you for being you, Josh Martin. Timo, they're so cute. See you on the farm. This guy got a page all to himself right up in the front of the book. Lucky duck. What do you guys think? Is it okay if I move some of these onto another page to just fill it out? Or is that like tainting it? Let me know. 9-figure apparel. Yearbook alumni right here. 9-figure. Shout out 9-figure. Oh, this was a special moment.
Oh, yeah.
This was a very special moment.
Yeah.
This is where that Furby cuff went to.
Yeah, so I was one of the admins for Atlanta Flomies, and Atlanta Flomies, Nash, Knox, and Chattanooga and South Florida Flomies all came together, and we did a flow meetup at the other stage during Max Styler on Thursday, and it was really cool. There's so many people, so many Flomies there. It was awesome. And I was just doing my thing, you know, throwing around the spinning rag, and this guy just randomly comes up to me, and I'm a little bit of a shy individual, so I don't necessarily, I'm not like super extroverted, but I'm trying. So I just gave it a shot. I was like, hey, how are you doing? And then we just struck up conversation and talking about flow and everything, and he's like, have you ever tried acro? He was there with, I believe it was his wife, or his fiance or girlfriend, but both of them were so sweet, and they asked me if I've ever tried acro before, and I always aspired to when I was younger, but I never, I guess, had the resources to get into anything like that. So I just never tried it out. You know, I've never done stunts or anything like that before. So he was like, yeah, you want to stand on my shoulders? I'm like, oh, fuck no. No, I do not know how to do that. I'm good. And he's like, just try it. Come on. I think you can do it. I'm like, are you fucking serious right now? Dude, I'm gonna eat shit, but that's okay. So after very much hesitation, I agreed, and it showed me a really cool trick to getting on his shoulders, distributing my weight. I don't know. I locked it in really quickly, whatever I had to do. And we became exactly what it looks like. I stood on his shoulders, and then I was like, oh my god, wow, I got it. That's crazy. I was tearing up just from like how insane it was. Never done anything, I guess, that ballsy in my life before. And they're cheering me on. It's so sweet. Like, just felt so amazing from it. And then his wife was like, hey, do it with the flow star. Like, get up there and do the flow star with it. And I'm like, holy shit, okay, I'm gonna try. I can do it once, I can do it again with an added step. So yeah, I got up there and I did it, and I have a really cool story to tell about it now. So, and I've got a really cool video of it that Caleb asked me to capture. So yeah, really thankful for those two. And I ended up giving the Furby cup that took me well over 2 days to make to his wife, simply just for cheering me on and making me, or allowing me to have the confidence to do that kind of thing, and instilling that confidence within me. So yeah, thank you guys. It's awesome.
And now I'm crying. Can't boop the snoot. Group leader, Ferris wheels are underrated. The book was being passed around the group, and I was talking to someone and just kind of telling them about the project. That's Patty Ice I was talking to. And we were talking about how Ferris wheels are underrated, and I was like, dude, you should write that in the book. He's like, oh, I'm going to. And so he wrote Ferris wheels are underrated, which is true, they are. They're so fun. I like this, Nick, with the underlined letters. It's cool. Happy Roo, sunshine. First Roo and last oorah before joining the Coast Guard. Love you, y'all. Let's have a blast. Evan C, 6/11/25. Thank you for your service. Take it easy, Tex. Happy Roo, year 2. Kelsey. This place is so much more than a place. I am so thankful to be here and will never not come back. I love you all so damn much. Drink your water, Bonamom. Carry on from Bonnaroo. Waiting for the thing to go by. Is this Karen? Oh, Karen from Bonnaroo. Oh, yeah. Bonamom. Karen from Bonnaroo. Bonamom, shout out. She gave us some incredible candy, and we talked beforehand before Roo, and we found each other on like the very last night before we left the next morning. So that was just an incredible coincidence, and so glad we got your signature, Bonamom. Bonnaroo, it's a 6 sticker. I just met 2 13-year-olds in full Juggalo paint. Happy year 13, Alexis Kennedy. Oh, this was a funny one that we got really early. Hugging, shotgunning, peeing, in that order. Christine B. That's a good one. Remember what Mac Miller said. Be you, you'll be fine. Happy Pride. Lily Henderson, 2025. The Bonnaroo event has become an annual event for my daughter and I. It's very special to us because of how kind everyone is. I've become a more tolerant and better human being because of Bonnaroo. It's gonna make me cry. Always thankful for my time at Bonnaroo. I look forward to it almost every moment of every day. What a
I was trying to say, you know.